And it says we're live, so I guess we're live. Hello, everyone. My name is Sean Cowgill. I'm a returning citizen here at Wings for Life International in Albuquerque, New Mexico. With us today, we do have our co-founder, our founder. Why did I say co-founder? And our CEO and
Executive director. Yeah, no CEO around here.
And Edith Phil Sweet. She's the one that started all this. She's gotten started so many things that we are international now, and we have our director of Wings for Life International, Raymond Bombo, live from Liberia, Africa today. You're going to meet his family, his children, his wife, and you can ask him anything you want. It's in the comment room. And first, we're going to start off with Anna's going to tell you what Wings has done this week in review.
Well, yes, this is Wings Week in Review, and it's been another extremely busy week. We are not bored around here. Monday night, we had a wonderful woman, Tonya Covington. She is our restorative justice guru here for the state of New Mexico, but she's actually hired by the city of Albuquerque to do restorative justice. She talked about what restorative justice is, and it's really putting two parties, the party that caused the problem and the party that was involved in the problem, put them together in a room and talk about it and try to resolve things. And boy, that's the way to do it, instead of putting people in prison and having all the problems that go along with that and all the trauma that goes along with it. If you can address why somebody did something and have them feel their remorse and understand what they did to somebody else, it makes a world of difference. So anyway, that was Tonya Covington. So we had that going on. I know. Yes, there was another thing that I did one night this week. I met with a group of ladies that have started. I can't think of their official name, but they are just people that are concerned about crime, and they're business owners, and they want to figure out ways that they could help make change. So I was really pleased that I was able to be there, because I was able to tell them about Wings and how we do work with the families. And then that ties into some trainings that I've done this week, because Wings for Life is expanding across the state of New Mexico to 8 cities across New Mexico. And so I'm doing training with all of the leaders. We're trying to find leaders. We've got positions open. So if you're listening from anywhere in New Mexico, if you're in Roswell, Espanola, Santa Fe, Rio Rancho, East Mountains, Valencia County, Roswell, or Las Cruces, we have jobs and we have openings for you. We have director positions. We have data collectors, kitchen coordinators, and our children's after dinner programming coordinator for each of those cities. So we hope to get those programs up and running as soon as possible, ideally before Christmas. My guess is we're probably going to be starting those in January to be able to do them and do them properly. So if you're listening, please contact us about that. Then this Monday, we have our topic is Ask the Judge for our Wings for Life meeting. Of course, it's by Zoom, live Facebook, and YouTube. And so it's available for anybody.
That's a rare opportunity to get to ask a judge.
Yeah. Questions. So when do you ever get to sit and have the judge tell us proper behaviors in courtrooms? What can we do to help if you're the one in the courtroom yourself, or if you're a family member? And there's so many things over the years that I've learned about this, and we need to help educate people, because people are not trained to go to the courtroom, and how you dress, how you behave, the respect that you show the judge can make a world of difference, can add years to your sentence.
I have quite a list of questions I want to ask him, if he will allow me to ask.
It's she. It is a she. It's a she. It's Kim. Yes. And so, yes. So be there and have your questions and have them in writing, and then we'll be able to ask.
I work with a lot of people getting ready to get sentenced. And
yeah.
They have questions.
Yeah. And there are so many things that somebody can do to help themselves. And so that's going to be a great talk. So if you could join us, that would be Monday night. That is on the 17th. Ask the Judge at 6:30 Mountain Time. That's our time. So wherever you are in the world, but 6:30 our time. So it's either YouTube or live Facebook. Live Facebook or Zoom, and then it goes on YouTube right after the program. Then we just had this afternoon from 11 to 2 down at our Civic Plaza, the first ever art show for low-income, unhoused, and for returning citizens. So, of course, we had our big display, and actually we sold a lot of stuff, which is very exciting. Somebody in the mayor's office bought one of the beautiful Pueblos.
All right.
So that was very exciting. And so we were down there with several other organizations and several homeless people. So we were able to help them set up and have our stuff on display, and then talk to people in the community that are trying to make a difference. And of course, with our Wings Works, we will have our job training program and be able to work with everybody. So we did that today. Let's see, tomorrow, the Public Service Company of New Mexico, our electric company, will be having a low income fair tomorrow. So we will be there tomorrow. It is from 9 to noon if you're in Albuquerque, and there will be about 40 to 50 resource tables. Of course, we're there. And if you show up and you're one of the first 500 through the door, you get a free gift card from, I think it's $25 from Walmart.
Wow.
So that's a good deal.
Yeah.
And of course, we'll be down there early, and then we'll be talking to all the folks that come through. And I always like to do that event. And they haven't done it for the past couple of years because of COVID. So anyway, I think that kind of talks about all the things that we've been doing and all the various activities that we've had going on. So,
and we lost Raymond's connection. So,
dear,
I got Margie.
I could talk until Raymond comes back about what's been going on in Liberia too, because of course I'm on daily calls with Raymond, and I get the daily photographs that are coming in. So they signed a 30-year lease on a building. And it was quite
I have all
the
the
mess.
pictures too to show them.
So are you gonna? Do you want to show them, or do you want to wait till he comes
with
on?
Raymond on, because he wanted to talk about
of course
each picture.
Okay, and so
I can show them real quick while you're talking.
Yes, so we could show those right now in case we can't get Raymond back. But of course, it started with just bringing in dirt and sand and gravel, because they are making their own, they're like Lego concrete blocks. It's very interesting what they're doing. And it's a pattern that they've come up with on their own. So the Lego pieces fit into each other.
And there's some pictures.
And
here comes
if
Raymond.
we can, and Raymond is coming now.
Back, yeah.
All righty. So then he could talk about that. Then, of course, then it went to putting a new roof on the building, then tearing out all the old windows and putting in bars on the windows. Now they are digging the well and then
they're
putting
really
doors
working
on
hard,
it.
guys, and we'll show you all the pictures of the construction.
So if you've got Raymond there, do you have Raymond there now?
He's almost.
Okay.
He's in transit in the.
Okay. Yes. Trying to make that connection. Sometimes the connection from Liberia.
It's a long way. It's the other side of the planet, guys.
And so it's a 6-hour time zone change from us too. So he's calling in the evening. And so, but Raymond is always happy to be there. And so they have really been working hard there. And now we had a donation, $1,500 for the well.
All right.
So now they're going to have,
Does Raymond know? Does Raymond know about that?
Well, of course, he wouldn't be digging the well without the money. Yeah, it takes money to do these things. So the money was shipped over, and now they're digging the well, and they need now about $4,000 to totally finish everything off.
And you have to maintain that.
So
I'm told the well has to be maintained, right? Because otherwise the well goes bad if you don't maintain it right.
Well, sure, of course. I mean, it's water, and
I just wondered if we had donations to keep.
No, we have to complete the building first, and then they will be able to start doing the work that they're going to be doing there. And then, of course, ongoing donations will be welcomed in Liberia, just like they are here. And of course, we'll be trying to help with that. So is he on yet? I don't want to hold up anything, but if he's not here.
I mean, I hit. Okay. Yeah, I think we're coming.
Okay, we're trying to get Raymond.
See, he's almost
there. He's trying to get here. And so anyway, they have been working very, very hard, and they are going to have a building that is going to be 2 2 bathrooms, 2.5 baths, actually. In fact, when we go to Liberia, I plan to go in January. So if anybody is listening and you want to join us, go on that trip. Of course, Mary Briggs will be there to cut the ribbon because she gave so much of the money to help build, remodel the building in the first place. And so we will go back. Of course, we'll be going to prisons and everything else. So there is Raymond.
Made it just in time.
So there you go, Raymond. And there is your precious little guy there.
Wow.
And so can we hear you, Raymond? And then I will let you take it away.
Or is he frozen?
I think he looks frozen. No, he's starting to move. We are starting to get.
I don't think he's yawning. I think it's just frozen.
I think it might be. Yep, that was a big yawn that got frozen there, I'm afraid. And so as soon as Raymond starts talking, I will let you take it away. And of course, I didn't mention what in the world, our big fundraiser is coming up October the 28th. So we've mailed out invitations to people. The tickets are $100 a piece. We've got some, if you really want to go, we've got some people that are sponsoring tables. I can see if we've still got any seats left, or buy a table or buy a ticket. And I wish I could have lower prices on this, but the food costs us about $100. So that's just the way it is. But it's a lovely event, and we'll be honoring the legislators that helped give us money. We got $1,222,000 for a building, which sounds like a lot of money, but in America, it isn't. In Liberia, we would have quite the palace over there.
Yeah, I bet.
But here, we still are going to need to raise a little more funds to have the building that we want. But we will have a new building here soon, hopefully, and we'll invite all those legislators that helped support us last year, and we're going to hope that they will help support us again so we can accomplish what we want to do. And of course, that'll be setting up our wings works and have new office facilities for us, training centers, fixing bikes, wheelchairs. We'll have the New Mexico Ramp Project there. They teach carpenter skills, and
make daycare eventually. We might have a cafeteria.
We'd like to have
food would be free for the people that are helping out and volunteering, and culinary class maybe there.
Commercial kitchen would be lovely, and teaching culinary arts. So there are all kinds of things. Well, I know that we have other staff here in the office that perhaps
Marty Wolf's on deck over here,
and Margie is here too.
And Margie from Halls of Design.
Okay, so we're gonna let.
She's telling me she's out of time now. She's running away, guys. Gotcha.
Okay, so thanks everybody. You have a great week, and I'm going to let Marty talk about. Well, I know who Marty is. Talk about what's going on here.
And that was Ann Edenfield, sweet guy. She's the one that started all of this. So thank you very much, Ann. And let's see, Raymond is just spinning, and he's in limbo.
I would love to see Raymond.
I know.
I'd love to see his family.
So guys, there's a storm in Africa, in Liberia right now. And it was pretty bad this morning. He's coming back in now.
Yay.
So maybe he will make it. And we're on God's time right now today, guys, because of the storm. So can you hear me now, Raymond?
Yeah, Sean. I think the trouble is with our network. Yeah, as I told you earlier, that we got a very bad network. That's the issue we have here.
Marty, can you wait?
Sorry that I'm going off and
on. Lose him again, and then okay. So Raymond, we're gonna bring it all over to you now. It's gonna be the Raymond Bombo show now, and his family.
Did she leave?
Yeah, she's around, but she finished her segment, and now it's all about you, Raymond. So hopefully we get some questions for you, and you are the director of Wings for Life International. Maybe I could start with some of those pictures I had, and then we want to meet your family too. Which one would you like to do first? You want to show us your family first, or do we talk about the new building?
Okay. Yeah. Anyway. Thank you for hosting me on your show, Sean.
Anytime, pleasure's all mine, man.
By the way of introduction, my name is Raymond Bombo, and I serve.
I spelled that wrong. I'll have to correct it. Sorry. He's stuck on a speed thing or something.
Okay. Thank you, Shan. Unfortunately, my son just gone to bed, and
Oh,
my daughter is also sleeping. They couldn't wait. The network was so terrible.
yeah.
So
Sorry to hear that. Okay, but we'll get him on next time. We try
Shan,
to. Yeah.
due to the weakness of the network, my
Yes.
children couldn't wait,
Okay.
and they all gone to bed. My
Yeah.
son is just sleeping now. I need to take it and carry it in the room. He couldn't wait. My daughter is also asleep. My wife is not here. She left for work this morning. She haven't come back. So
Well,
that's the
we'll
issue.
get
But
it. We'll get
anyway,
it another
by the
time.
way of introduction, my name is Raymond Bombo. I
Yeah. I'm sorry. I will
yeah,
fix the
I
name.
serve as the director for Wings for Life International
Okay.
Liberia. So I'm heading the branch of Wings in Africa, and basically we are trying to see how best we can help people that are coming out of prison, and not just them but their family as well.
Okay.
So we are doing a whole lot here. We are helping with the re-entry process. uh, Currently we got
I'm on a delay. I think he's answering my question from 3 minutes ago. I'm just gonna let. I'm gonna go with it. I can't do much about this. He's frozen. Well, he's frozen, and I did. I think he went. Did we lose him? Oh, we lost Raymond again, guys. And I'm sorry about the time lapse delay. Um, see if he comes back. In the meantime, let me show you some pictures of the new Wings for Life office that's in Liberia, and I wanted Raymond to talk a little bit about them, but I have a lot of pictures so you can see the real hard work he's doing. Okay, let me get this here, and let's go here, and here we go. So I don't know if that's showing. Okay, guys. So here's a picture of Raymond, and I think this is just children and his workers. I have a lot of pictures to show you here. I thought it. Oh, here. So this is the building. It's not nothing fancy. This is Liberia, guys. There it is behind them, and I think it's about a 3-bedroom house, something like
Yeah,
that.
I don't remember that, but it will be magnificent when they get through with it. Right now,
Yeah.
it's pretty pitiful looking as they start.
As you can see, there's a big yard. There's a bigger warehouse or something next to it. So
Yeah.
it's not out in the middle of nowhere, which is good. Yeah, out there. Here's another picture. Same one there. Here's a house. I think this was pretty much in the very beginning. Now they've done a lot of work since, as you can see though. That would be a slum house in most anywhere USA. That probably a house would be condemned in this country. This is Africa. Though that's probably worth something just like that in Africa. But here's, I guess, again,
Parts of Africa.
Parts
anyway.
of Africa.
Yeah.
So, oh, he's calling me. Raymond is calling me, so I'm gonna hold on. He's calling me on my phone. We could do it that way. Let me see. I think he's calling me. Well, no, I don't. It said he's calling me. That. Bear with me, guys. Technology is it's not on our side today. God controls the weather, and I don't control God. So let's get back to some of these pictures for you. There's I don't know who's on the roof, but that building actually looks big. The person on the roof makes the building look a lot bigger than it really is. Here's another view of the building.
And how did they get that roof? You want to tell a little bit about that?
I don't know that.
You don't know about that?
No, take it away.
Okay. Well, how they got the money for that roof is that one of our very special people here, Mary Briggs.
Oh, I do know the story, but go ahead and tell it.
Mary, unfortunately, lost a good friend who left money to Mary and several other people. And the amount that Mary got was exactly what Raymond needed to build a roof. Right. Miracle. Okay. So instead of doing what some of us would have done, like taking a great vacation or buying a new car or whatever, Mary donated that, and that beautiful new roof is
And
totally.
I mean, the exact amount that they needed was inherited. Mary inherited the exact amount that they needed.
And her
I mean,
heart, her beautiful heart, by the way,
she's got such a
the
big
most
heart.
amazing volunteer. She literally works here full time for free.
She donates all her time and energy and hours here, and then I'm sure that $11,000 could have done a lot because she's not like some.
Yeah,
rich,
this is not a rich woman.
She's not a rich woman
she
that's
could have
so
used the
bored
money.
she'd spend all the time here.
Right.
No, and then she took that money, and I'm sure she probably needed that money, but she knows somebody needs it more.
Well, and the other side of that is that it rains constantly there, as we have learned trying to talk to Raymond.
Yeah, there's a storm every week.
So having this wonderful, very, very dry roof is going to make all the difference in the world, and then being able to really keep
that roof there, that's probably a night.
Yeah,
and I mean that's.
Anyway, and then another thing that has happened is that they needed a well.
I know.
Because they wanted to get off.
Sure, you need water. You need water.
Yeah, well, and they wanted to get off the system so that they could have their own water and save a lot of money because water is very expensive there.
Yeah, and the system, as you say.
So
very expensive.
Another one of our volunteers here and her husband heard that they needed a well, and it was going to be $1,300 or something like that. So they so very generously donated that money. So now Raymond has the money to have their own well, which will save them huge amounts of money with utilities and so forth. And they will have control over how much they use and so forth. So 2 miracles in a very short period of time because of very, very loving and generous people that are supporters of Wings and volunteers at Wings. So
these Raymond and his crew are miracles to me too.
They absolutely are. They absolutely are.
Under those conditions, and they're doing everything they can to help.
Do you have a picture of the bricks that they've created?
I believe so. We got more pictures here, guys. So this one is, well, there's some bricks on the ground there. Is that what you're talking about, maybe?
These guys are so
We got a lot
creative
more.
that they came up with this amazing
Here they are
way
working
to make
again.
bricks that fit together.
Is this the pile of bricks there? Maybe?
I don't know. There's one picture somewhere that really shows.
Could be there.
They're unique in design, and they fit together like a puzzle, so they'll be much stronger in winds and storms and things like that.
I like every picture he shows us. Most of them, somebody's working, and Raymond's out there with the rest of them.
Exactly.
He's not there directing the traffic. No, he's out there working, and that's hot in Africa, guys. Could imagine, the working conditions.
Well, and Liberia is the poorest nation, the poorest African nation.
Yes.
And so it's very difficult to get the kind of funding needed to
There's a different
do
picture.
a project like this.
I don't know what they're doing there. Maybe garden. It's hard to tell, but let's see. This is a new set of pictures. Maybe they're doing the plumbing. Raymond was going to talk about all this. So there's some of the inside of the building.
I think they literally.
Here's Raymond on the inside.
Walls, they were starting from scratch.
Sure.
Those
walls were just
electrical and plumbing and everything. Yeah.
Here's Raymond again. Hard at work. Look at the bathroom, guys. That needs a little work.
Yeah.
But we just saw 2.5
sparkling clean.
2 or 3 bathrooms are going to be put in there, which is probably a big deal in Africa. I would imagine
parts of Africa.
I would imagine a lot of people are going to come over to use the bathroom. They don't have one.
Well,
right?
and if they need help, then our team there will be able to help them.
Looks like they got a sign. It says Wings for Life International. All right, getting ready to put the sign up. Good. And here, we got a video for you. I don't know if we have audio, but we have a video.
One of the things that we learned from Raymond is what it's like in prison in Liberia. And it is, if we think prisons here are challenging, they're like Taj Mahal compared to Liberian prisons because they'll put however many bodies they can pack into a cell, and they have to go half and half. Half will sleep on the hard. There's no beds. There's nothing. Half will sleep on the hard floor
They shift. They
while the
sleep in
others
shifts,
stand
yeah.
up all night, and then during the day they trade off.
I heard they're so close together that if they want it, one wants to turn over, they all have to
all
turn
have to
over.
turn over.
Yeah, all at the
Exactly.
same time.
Plus, the food is so far beyond anything.
They get like a
anybody
half a
else-
cup of rice to last all day, and that rice is cooked in the most nasty water and everything.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like a cup of steamed rice like we're thinking.
Like I said,
There's
our
going to be
prisons,
bugs in it and things floating, and it's
our
disgusting,
prisons
guys.
are like Taj Mahal
Yeah.
compared to what these people are going through.
In prison, when they punish the prison, they give you a bologna sandwich. That's all you get. That would be a meal fit for a king over
For
there.
king, exactly.
Call you,
Exactly.
yeah.
I think we don't think often enough how really good we have it.
They
The
just
worst
showed the
of
room
what
with
we
the bricks.
have.
That building, though, we're looking at it now. You got to use your imagination. Now, when they get this all fixed up, it's going to be really something. This is going to be a prize, of the king's ransom kind of thing. You know what I mean? This what we're doing, what he's doing over there. And the people
Well,
they're going
it'll be
to
a safe
lives
place.
are going to be changed.
It'll be a safe place for people to go. It'll be a happy place for them to
Sure.
go. They'll have very caring people
There is, yeah.
for those who need help there and services, and
Yeah.
it'll be a shining light in what is a
Look
pretty
at all
dark
all
place.
this debris
Yeah.
and look at all just the cleanup to
Yeah.
get started.
Yeah.
The cleanup's taken. God, what? Wow! I'm just amazed.
And interestingly, Anne is going to lead a tour over there in January
Yeah.
for the dedication of the building.
Are these the
So
bricks here you're talking about that they made?
I
That are
can't quite tell, but
Okay.
they're interesting because they hook together as
Oh.
opposed to our cinder blocks.
sure.
These are made so that they actually hook together,
Okay.
which is a unique way of doing bricks.
Oh,
Actually, they're more like
Interesting.
cinder blocks.
Okay. Well, see, guys, there's a lot. I got a lot. We're showing you a lot of pictures. There's some lumber. Now that's got to be worth gold in Africa.
Yeah.
Lumber in Africa. Wow.
Well, there's a lot of lumber in Africa, but not
Oh, I didn't know
necessarily
that.
where they are.
I didn't
Yeah.
know that. Oh. Wow. Boy, it just it never ends. It's the work they're doing over there. And got another video for you guys. Let's see if there's volume. Did I stop the video? No, it's moving. It's a slow video. That's about a minute, but they're moving awful slow. And let's see. That's not the internet. That's just the way they took the video. Okay, that's too slow. So we'll skip. Yeah, well, we don't want to watch it that slow. Here's another video. This one's normal. Okay. There we go. That's what it's like there. Wow.
You know, the other advantage is that these people are on the work crew and doing all of this construction are getting incredibly wonderful training.
Sure.
And I'm sure there are some that they've brought in that have certain expertise, but a lot of these are people that are learning how to build, how to renovate, how to make things and so
Right.
forth. So it's a great opportunity for Wings in Africa to really help people learn skills, which is one of the things they'll be doing there also, to really help people
Oh, right. All
learn
that
how
training.
to make various things and get good jobs and be able to support their families.
I know the first thing in Africa. I mean, some of them could go to prison because they have no food. They actually steal food.
It's the biggest reason people are
Here,
in prison.
people steal, and they always say, "Oh, I got a family to feed." Nobody starves in this country with the food banks and the churches and everything.
Yeah.
So when people steal here, it's when they steal there, it's survival.
It's for survival.
Survival.
No, exactly. Yeah, I think Raymond told us that it's a very, very high percentage of the people who are in prison there are there because
And they stole to survive.
they stole
Yeah.
food. Yeah.
And then the prisons will not going to make it. Here, they'd probably be happy to go to a prison they'll
'Cause they
they'll
need
get fed so good and a
3
blanket
squares
and
a
a
day.
bed and
Yeah,
everything else.
exactly.
There,
A
the
mattress.
prisons, it's not worth it to still there. You can go to prison. But if you haven't eaten have food in 4 or 5 days and you're hungry, I mean,
Well, and their families, their
and
children.
their families, yeah.
Yeah.
That must be the well. I think that's a well, right?
Looks like it's
Looks
going
like
to
a well to
be.
me.
Yeah.
And on the roof.
Well, it's an exciting project
Yeah.
as we get to watch from afar because it's going to mean so much to so
Sure.
many people. And it's going to be,
There he is, smiling with his Wings for Life shirt on.
yeah,
All right.
it's just going to make such a difference in that area. And they're just outside on the fringes of, I believe, the capital city there. And so it's there's a large population there for them to serve.
Okay, I think I'm back to the beginning now. So let's see what next I got on here next. And we got another video here for you guys. Those are the bricks. See how they're interlinked? That's what you're
Yeah.
talking about. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It's kind of like a Lego set, except
sure.
it's concrete.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Oh, that's got to be a tough job. That just looks miserable. Wow. And it's,
But they've got the eye on the prize. The
we're
prize.
watching the
is gonna
video,
be
but you can imagine the heat and the
You can-
humidity
yeah, yeah.
that these guys are working in. It's got to take years to adjust to that, just to be. Wow. Okay, I think that's looped. And I think I'm back to the beginning. I think this is, yeah, we're back to the beginning. So let's go back to where we were on the show here. And here we are. And Raymond hasn't been able to come into the room. But we fill a lot of time, guys. Raymond comes on every week. We try to get him on every week. It's just a connection. He does a 5-minute little segment every week. Next week we get him on. Then we're going to bring the kids, and we'll make up for this week. You got to see one kid, I think, for a second, but I think next week if the kids come on, we'll bring them on first thing, and you'll meet his family.
And hope that there's no storm.
And there's no
anywhere.
delay.
Although we may have one here, you never
And this,
know.
I try every week to get him on. Some weeks
Yeah.
are good, some weeks are bad.
It's a long way.
He
It's a
comes on.
long way over there. Yeah.
Yeah. So I really want to thank all you guys for watching, and I'm very sorry about the interference with the internet and stuff.
Well,
Mark,
and I want to talk a little bit
I was just gonna say,
about-
you want to wrap up the show first?
I want to
Mark?
wrap up the show
Okay.
with some fun stuff. Okay, so if you don't already know that on October 28th, we're having our gala celebration of champions. And the celebration is going to be at the gorgeous Hotel Albuquerque. And we will have incredible dinner and a silent auction. Yeah, did I leave
Well,
the
you're
screen?
off to the, so
Okay.
they can't see you.
All right. So silent auction, live auctions, et cetera, et cetera. But I'm going to tell you a little bit about the silent auctions.
Okay.
Because we have some amazing things, some beautiful, beautiful jewelry, some fabulous. Two friends of mine have come through with some really interesting things. One of them is an artist here in Albuquerque who completely redid an antique desk and chair in this gorgeous lavender with beautiful flowers in different areas. Perfect Christmas or birthday gift for anybody, any female, anywhere of any age that loves beautiful things. So that will be featured. A friend of mine who is an internationally renowned nature photographer has donated a book of photos that's worth $200. That's all that. He runs safaris and travels the world photographing mainly wildlife and has the most amazing.
Has he been to Africa?
Oh, yeah, he does things in Africa.
Hook
He
him up with Raymond.
he actually was raised in Tanzania.
Wow.
And his parents were missionaries in Tanzania. But his photographs are just astonishing. And so he has donated a beautiful book and a framed portrait of a fish eagle that is flying straight at you like this. And it's very stunning. and a DVD also of some of his work. He's got more accolades. It would take me your entire hour time to tell you all the things that he has done in his life. So we're very grateful for that. We have had fabulous jewelry gifts. The extremely successful and award-winning jewelry designer Paula Crevichet has 2 items that are going to be in the live auction that are absolutely gorgeous. One is a set of earrings, and the other is this beautiful necklace. We've got Native American style jewelry. We have you're going to have to come and see, or just go on Paybe. Would we open up the Paybe system, and you can actually, wherever you are, you can bid and win some of these items, and they'll all be pictured on Paybe. And you can also be at the event on Zoom. So those of you who are not able to travel to Albuquerque or have various reasons why you can't join us in person that night for this gala opportunity, can be with us anyway. Yeah, even Raymond could come if he wants to.
Well, you never know.
So yeah, so we're excited about that, and we encourage you to stay in touch and go on our website if you're here in Albuquerque or surroundings where you can come. You can get tickets on there. They're $100 a plate.
Okay.
We'll have all kinds of just fun things going on, auctions and so forth, and hopefully it will raise a huge amount of money, because we've got bigger plans than we've ever had before. And we're going to, we're expanding. As Anne mentioned, we're now in eight towns in New Mexico.
Right.
And we're going to have live programming there, which is fabulous. So just stay tuned and watch your emails, and join us on the 28th through Zoom or however you can get here.
Okay, that's great. And we're here every week, Friday, 3:00. Same bat time, same bat channel. If you guys remember the 70s TV show, they said.
And we're a little batty because we're working on this event.
Yeah. And everything's underneath the video. How to get a hold of Wings, phone number, website, everything else. Thank you all very much. Have a wonderful weekend, and we'll see you next week.
Bye-bye.